EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Tennessee Titans taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And just shutting him off there. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you got a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
7 yards there and a first down.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Walker with another carry. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ken Walker with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Cowboys need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Titans nothing.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. That's complete to DK. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. From the gun, here's Ward. Drops this underneath for Pollard. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They come in a top 10 unit against the pass, currently 8th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
That's good for 28 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quick.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year, number 6 overall. And the Titans respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the 1st quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. We're in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Walker now on 1st and 10. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 84 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Prescott now. This is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I looked at repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
This pass complete to Pollard on the outright. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Here's Millings. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Play action. It's Ward. On the RPO, he'll keep... And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Calvin Ridley from 10 yards out. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now Prescott. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Cowboys at 11-2 now, and they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl front runners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Prescott now from the 50. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 46, 48, 26.
There's Prescott. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys have moved out in front. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go, set, go.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Brings up second and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Get it. Ready,
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And that'll leave him with a third and just a yard. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 99 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. And needing 13, they got 14 on 3rd down. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, not just the consistency. There's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here
we go.
To throw is Prescott. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Looking to throw. Prescott. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a 1st down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's going to be out of Jones a few yards shy of the line to gain, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, they knew who to turn to on fourth down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise, because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
Set to kick off.
So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. And this will be taken at the 13.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Hands it to Walker to begin the series. Cody Barton there to bring him down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Kill!
Throwing. Prescott. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. It's picked up by the Titans. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Come on.
Ward following the fumble recovery. He'll throw.
That's into the hands of Iomanner. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Throwing is Ward.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
Donovan Ezeraku.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Ward.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Working out of the gun here, Ward. He's got his target. That's complete.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
To throw, here's Ward.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 70 range. 65, 6, go.
Now Ward. That's dumped off to Pollard.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They'll try and throw for it with Ward. He'll try to do it himself.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Prescott to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And he'll be out of bounds right at about the 10-yard line. The first down screen pass, good for 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Prescott. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And it is caught. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Xavier Woods with a pick. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. To throw is Ward. Open man downfield is Ridley.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A gain of 32 that time.
You think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they run out the play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll motion out one of the tight ends.
Here's Ward. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Got a man, it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chimere Dike as the first half is winding down. And the Titans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Kill.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And it's intercepted at the goal line. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here we go.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Out of the gun to give to Spears. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield strike.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a third and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Out of the gun, Ward. He's going to have the first down and then some. And down to the 16-yard line. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down.
That's another.
Buffalo 18, 2.
A gain of 14.
Throwing now, Ward. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
142 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
First and 10 at the 30.
Prescott now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hand off here to Walker. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19.
Yeah.
Davis Price on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
Cowboys, first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have retaken a 3rd-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd-quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well moving the ball down the field.
And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Operating from the gun, Moore. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 39 yards there, a big one. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And a short gain here, down to the 22. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 9.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cougar 19.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
60 Bison. Go.
Ward off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Ward. That's to the tight end, Helm. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Hey, let's go now.
Now Ward. From the gun, he'll throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pressure.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Tony Pollard with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but you identified an open target and put it right on him.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Throwing. Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the 30. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it up to the big man Walker. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 159 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on. The line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, 47, 48, 26.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Prescott. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them to completion.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Okay, ready?
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Ward now working out of the gun. Open man, right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Play action now. Ward on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Walker. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go with Mullins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Ready.
Hand off to Spears. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. 8 yards, 1st down as they're able to convert.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tennessee.
70, Timberwolves.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
Cougar 19.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Titans are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah. Hey, Chip.
Now Prescott. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Chill.
And the Cowboys
47.
first down.
26.
Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Mike 49.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Hey, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Tennessee, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's a loss that could hurt come playoff seeding time as they fall to 11-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.